think we will ever have real, true, with all the black powerhouses like yourself that we have, we will ever true have real unity amongst our people?
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a very interesting interview featuring Nicki Minaj. Now, before we get into the interview, which was really good on her part, really good answer, before I get to that, I'm not going to say I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I'm not a Barb. Ain't that what they say? I'm not a Barbie. I'm not part of the Barbie clique. I don't know a lot about Nicki Minaj's music. I know a little bit. I'm not living under a rock, but I'm not going to just recite words and of songs for you. All that I do know is that this particular answer was good because I hear this question quite a bit. And when I hear the question, I'm like, it can't really be said with any kind of level of sincerity because there's certain people who are black that are kind of persona non grata within the community, within the black community. And there's not a real good reason why. I ain't talking about guys that get locked up and do despicable things like a Puff Daddy or whatever. You know what? I'm going to just give you this, and then we're going to get to the question and answer. Now, Puff Daddy was allowed to survive for 30 years in the music industry, although rumors about him had been swirling since he came into the industry in the early 90s. Now, if you are a black Trump supporter or you just perform at Trump's inauguration, I think, who was that? Chrisette Michelle, one of these girls? You perform at the inauguration, and that's enough to get you canceled immediately. Immediately. All that blackity black stuff goes out of the window magically. But before I go any further, let's get to the actual clip. This is from a DTLR interview. DTLR, this is a shoe store. I think they got a radio show. Really random for this kind of question to be asked, but I will link to it in the box if you want to see it in full without my commentary. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Do you think we will ever have real, true, with all the black powerhouses like yourself that we have, we will ever true have real unity amongst our people?
Who are our people? Do we?
Well, great question. Who are our people? That is $1 million question. Our people, what, the same skin color? What are we talking about? I don't think that everybody that may look similar to me or maybe considered quote unquote black is my people. I don't really think that. And I don't think that most people think that if they're going to be totally 100% honest.
Who are our people? Do we have unity amongst human beings? Like, if it's 8 billion people in the world, imagine thinking all 8 billion people gonna get along with each other.
That's
like
true.
Whether you the same color, whether you the same race, sex, whatever, like religion. Ain't nobody gonna always get along with everybody. When you come to work, I used to be a waitress. Okay.
Okay.
Nobody. It was a bunch of people not getting along in there. I mean, no matter where you go, you're going to be at odds with people. I think the point, though, is when you get to a place where nothing around you affects what's inside of you. Like, you have to get to a place where you are so self-aware, but humble, and also realizing that you can't change everything. You can't change everyone. The only thing you can do is wake up every day and try to, like, do what you have to do. I'm gonna rock with the people who I want to rock with, and everybody else should do the same thing. Nobody's entitled to rock with you. Nobody's entitled to like you.
Very, very, very well said. Hey, look, if we're on the same page, if we are after the same thing, I like you, you like me, we get along. Hey, it doesn't matter where you're from, your color, so what? It doesn't matter. And to add on to that, which is what she was saying, you shouldn't feel entitled to have someone support you, and you shouldn't feel obligated to support someone else because of their skin color, vice versa. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, it shouldn't be all this random race loyalty attached to anything. So yeah, what she said was right on point. Now the guy, for some reason, decided to try and say, oh, she dodged the question, she really didn't answer it. And then Nicki Minaj went to her Twitter and said, look, all I was trying to dodge is your breath because you got all types of hot chips and chicken wings and french fries in there. Okay. She did not dodge the question. She answered it very well. Who are our people? Because let me say this. Let's go to Kamala Harris right quick. Many are saying we should vote for Kamala Harris because she's black. Allegedly. I don't think she's black, but let's just say, for the sake of this particular scenario, let's just say she is black, right? Just like you could say that I'm white in this scenario, although I'm not. We're saying that she's black, although she's not. People are saying she's black and I'm black, therefore I'm going to vote for her. Is that how it works? What if it was Candace Owens? Now, she's black for real, undeniably black, actually black. I met her father. Her father looked like a 100% black American. She's black. Now, listen, what if it was her running for president? Or matter of fact, how about this? This would be even better. A person may say, I'm voting for Kamala because she's black and I'm black. But what if Kamala is running right now, as she is, as a Democratic candidate, and on the other side, as the Republican candidate, you got Candace Owens. So you got two quote unquote black women. Who are you going to pick? Oh, now all of a sudden Candace Owens, she's all kind of names and this, that, and the third. All of a sudden it's not about being black no more, is it? All of a sudden it's about what? It's about what? A little thing called policy, a little thing called what are you going to do for my vote? Why should I vote for you? Now you start asking questions. Now you become an investigative reporter because of the R beside the person's name. But the D beside the name takes away all of that curiosity. Look, I don't care who you are. You could be a white man, black man, green man, Puerto Rican man, Candy Stripe man, male, female, space alien, transformer. I don't really care nothing about your identity or the letter beside your name. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when you get in there? Why should I vote for you? Why should I hire you to be the leader of this country? For what? What are you going to bring forth? It's not enough to just have a letter beside your name. If we're talking about, let's say, a primary election where you got a bunch of guys and girls or whatever running for who's trying to become the nominee from their party, you got 15 people in there. You got to vote for one. I have to look at each person and see what they bring to the table. Okay, I'm not going to vote for that guy because this guy's too extreme, this guy's too soft, and these are all within the same party. You have to look at their policy. It's not just enough to say that they're black. Same thing with anything else. Our people, who are our people? Just because you black, that means you're my people. If you got a bunch of people in the neighborhood thugging and drugging and carrying on, I'm not going to be loyal to them because they're black. No, those people need to get sent up under the penitentiary and make big rocks to little. I don't care nothing about their race. If it's any group of people doing things they shouldn't be doing, antisocial behavior, anti-human behavior, they got to go. They have to go over there. The race thing doesn't really matter. So yeah, Nicki Minaj, that was very well said. I appreciated that answer. And I think more of us should hear that. All you could do is the best that you could do for yourself and your family. Put your best foot forward every day. And those who are doing the same thing, those you're on the same page with, that should be your group. If you choose, if they choose. It shouldn't be any obligation for anybody to link with or cooperate with or work with or tolerate anybody just because of their skin color. Not at all. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your thoughts on the response from Nicki Minaj? And also the question, again, this is like a DTLR, a shoe store, radio show. Like, why would you bring up such a heavy topic? But whatever your thoughts are on the question and answer, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. She gave a great answer. I was kind of surprised. I was like, okay, I like that answer. That was good. That was very good. And I think this is going to be the way people think going forward. Or I'm not going to say all people. I hope. Here's my hope. I hope that more of us think that way. I hope we do, because that is what I've been saying for a very long time. All this race and color stuff don't really mean that much. You're doing the right thing, I like you. You're doing the wrong thing, I don't like you. Your skin color doesn't even play a point in that. It doesn't factor into whether you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing, which is going to be how I judge you. I judge you how you behave. I judge you on your character. I judge you based on what you do rather than how you look. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.